Let's start with the reading, Cancer. This reading is for Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus sign. We're going to look into your recent past, current energies, and immediate future. For cross watchers, keep in mind that energies go both ways. So please take these messages as they best resonate with you. All right. Energy at the bottom of the deck, we have the Eight of Cups. And what this is telling us is that overall, this message will be about someone who is not able to let go. This person right here, whether it's you or the person you were dealing with, is someone who at some point thought that the best thing to do was to walk away. In order to realign with their vision for their future, they thought that they had to move on from this emotional connection and perhaps from some sort of negativity as well. Now, this card is coming up reversed because they are regretting having walked away and they feel stuck in their current reality without being happy there at all. Also, they might be in denial, avoiding the issue, but there's just so much that you can avoid before this energy grows so strong and powerful that perhaps it transforms into a tower moment, something you cannot avoid at all. And so let's see how this message connects to the rest of the reading. Let's see what you have in your recent past. Up here we have the Five of Swords and the Four of Swords reversed. So what I'm seeing is that negativity that we're talking about. This is perhaps a fight, an argument, maybe the very last one that you had. And it's clearly something that made you decide that maybe the best thing was to walk away, at least for now. With this Five of Swords, we see some sort of argument that keeps coming back over and over again. Maybe you find yourself always discussing the same things with this person. And regardless how hard you try to explain yourself, explain your feelings and why you were missing certain things and needing certain things, this person wasn't really listening. And if they were not really changing what they needed to change. And so eventually you always end up coming back to this. Now, with the Five of Swords, we see that conflict. We see that no one is winning here. And there is a lot of noise, a lot of yelling, maybe a lot of things happening around you. Whereas instead, all you should focus on is the core of the issue. And also going back to that more effortless way of being together that you've had for a very long time. Forgetting about always fighting, arguing over something, trying also to establish your power. That's what I see here as some sort of power struggle. Someone who wants to not be too vulnerable and overall just keep that power so that they don't end up in a place where they feel hurt and rejected. So with the Five of Swords, there is something in particular that maybe this person has done in the past that you were never able to completely forget and forgive. In fact, this Four of Swords talks about coming from a time of disappointment, Three of Swords, something that they might have done that really made you see someone who you were not expecting at first. And you were never able to heal from that. Four of Swords talks about healing, right? Find a way to heal and just bouncing back, moving forward. But being reversed, we see how you're not able to do that. Maybe you are putting too much on yourself. And there is something that it's very important to you that you have seen in the past and you were not happy about it. And so right now we see why you ended up always fighting over these things. And with the Eight of Cups reversed, Eventually, someone decided that the only way to solve this issue, to end this fight, was to walk away from that negative space. Now, they're regretting it. So they're just realizing that that's not what they really want. That's not what it's bringing them to success or to the overall outcome that they wanted to see. Now, let's see what we have in the current energies. Right now, I just see you really focusing on yourself. You are with the Empress experiencing the spring after this long winter. You are reminding yourself that there are things in this life that makes you happy. There are things that you can do for yourself which make you feel excited, make you feel happy to be alive. And here you forgot about that because you were so focused on these issues, solving these problems, that you forgot that there is a whole world out there that has plenty of things that can make you happy. Plenty of fish. I've just actually noticed the fish here for the first time on this person's shoulder. But also we see how you are reminded here that you need to be happy, that the most important thing is really to do what brings you joy. You, of course, at times have to make sacrifices. If you have a vision for the future, if you feel that while sacrificing something today, you're going to achieve something even bigger tomorrow, yes, that's something that it's fair to do. But if you lose that vision and you realize that what you're fighting for is a situation that it's maybe not worth it and it's never going to be what you really want, in that case, you have to change your approach. And you are doing it here with the Empress. Focusing on yourself, bringing balance back into the situation, justice. If this person, perhaps, if they were not focusing on you or fighting for you hard enough, right here, you are just telling to yourself and to this person, if you're not going to give me those things that I need and that I expect, then I'm just going to go out there and get them somewhere else. Provide those things for myself without having to rely on you. It's obvious here that by them walking away, you have realized that you were the only one really fighting for this. And so you thought to yourself, you know what? If this is what it's going to be like, then I'm just going to move away as well and find that balance with myself, the Empress, and maybe in the future with someone else, someone new. With the Queen of Pentacles, you're really focusing on your home environment, the things that are in your foundation for you, very important for you. This is you taking care of yourself, being very practical as well, spending time with the people you love, taking care of them as well, nurturing yourself and your environment so that you can get to a place where you can be happy again. And although it's not easy, the fact that now you are starting to move away from that constant negative environment, it's going to bring you joy and happiness. It's going to take you to a place where you, again, are reminded that life can be good and it doesn't always have to be a struggle. So let's see what we have done here in the immediate future. Yeah, now with this 8 of Cups, we have another 8, which is really connecting to that one. And it's the consequence, is the natural evolution of someone who's now is regretting to have moved away. And now they understand that they have to come back. They have to be in touch with you and see if things can be fixed. So up here, I do believe that you made this move because you didn't think that you were ever going to hear back from this person. And so down here, we see instead that you are going to hear from them. And this Eight of Wands connects to the Nine of Swords. You know that this person is desperate. They are having hard time sleeping, eating, functioning as a human being. We see how they have nightmares. They keep thinking about you, and they know that by them walking away, they might have messed something up. Something that for them right now especially seems fundamental, beautiful, unique. They cannot let go of this. No way. And so what I'm seeing here is someone who will be in touch with you again, also because maybe they have seen you really moving on. They were expecting you to be isolated, to be hurt. And instead they see you having fun, doing your thing, taking care of yourself, spending time with your friends. And that's driving them nuts. Because right here, you clearly see that they are regretting everything that they have done up to this point. And so let's see what these messages will be about. Let's see with this Eight of Wands, what they will try to tell you, which definitely connects to the Nine of Swords. And let's see how you will feel towards those messages. Are these messages going to change the current dynamic of this relationship, or you are apart and maybe will never be back together? Let's see how this overall situation is going to evolve in the near and distant future. I'll be continuing the reading in the extended video linked below in the description box. Follow me there if you want to dive deeper into the messages. Also, don't forget that every week I randomly select viewers that have watched the extended video to offer them a free personal 30-minute reading. Stay tuned for the extended preview and some more content made just for you. Welcome back to your extended reading, Cancer. We have here a situation that perhaps is going to be unexpected for you. What we're seeing is someone who has decided that the best solution was to walk away. But with that Eight of Cups, immediately the energy was about understanding that that was a mistake, regretting doing that, and now having to face reality. The reality right now is that you're focusing on yourself. You're letting go of expectations that you had, visions and goals that you had with this person, but that clearly are not going to happen. And so right now we see how you're moving on, but this person isn't. They're actually going to be in touch. You didn't think you were going to hear from this person, but here they are, sending you a ton of messages, even if you don't reply. This is someone who is not taking a no for an answer because they know that they will never be able to find someone like you. I see them really passionate about this. So is it too late? Let's see first of all what they will say with the Eight of Wands. We already have a Three of Pentacles here. Let's see what type of messages you will receive from them. Oh my God. This person is really certain about what they want right now. And the Eight of Cups. Yep, they definitely want to talk about that and talk about how they regret all of this. So expect this person to be actually very